We're going to talk family dysfunction right quick. Okay, let's do this. You know, I can spend time with my family or whatever. Did not go as planned, y'all. Did not go as planned.
Familiar, we got Nicki Minaj. And I wanted to wear blue, but I didn't have nothing here. That's some things I need to say. Lord, I have some things I need to say.
Hi, you guys. What is up? It's your girl, Serene Star. Anyway, so today is July 18th. It is my mom's birthday, but unfortunately she can't be here to celebrate this day with us. I believe she visited me in a dream yesterday morning, but that's another story. But anyway, she cannot celebrate with us on today because she is no longer with us. She passed away 3.5 years ago. And I've had people say insensitive things like, you should be over it by now, or are you still cry about your mom? Like, basically, like I'm doing too much because years later I'm crying still about my mom. Not a friend, not a op, but my mom. And I really don't understand it. But yes, I will cry like a baby over my mom to this day. 3 years is not a long time. But anyway, y'all, it's like my daughter just knows when I'm trying to like record and all that, because she just gets extremely loud. To all my content creator moms, do y'all understand? Let me know if y'all understand. So today I want to touch on something. Me and my sisters are planning to go out today for my mom's birthday. We just planned like a July bash. I told them like we should just make that for my mom as well. They said no, my mom didn't like bowling. We want to do something specifically for her. So I said, okay. And the reason being is because my car is down right now, and they don't have a running vehicle right now. And me and my sister had to team on and pay $100 a piece for one day. And, you know, so I'm like, why get another rental a week later when we could just make this the July bash like we did once when they were alive? But we had like a barbecue or something. And y'all, it was fun. We had steak, we had shrimp, we had everything you could think of. It was fun. Anyway, so I just wanted it to be one and done. And y'all, guess what? Let me say this. We're talking family dysfunction right quick. So y'all paid that money, and we planned like a nice little bowling alley outing. Went all the way far to there. It was far from all of our homes. And you know, so we all piled up in the van, all that, people on the floor, whatever. If you know, you know, I'm not too good to pile up. Like, I had a baby on my lap, and you know, like, yeah, I will never be too good to lap up and all that with my family. I don't care how much money I make. I don't care about none of that. So anyway, long story short, y'all. So the blush, I don't want to do too much. I ain't got no foundation, just concealer and blush, and it just looks like it's doing too much with just that. And I have on eyeshadow, of course. But anyway, so we traveled far to, you know, have the outing or whatever. And you know, that was cool and all. And it was 13 of us, y'all. 13 of us in one vehicle. But anyway, you know, I was missing my family. I had planned everything. I'm like, okay, let's do this. You know, I can spend time with my family or whatever. Did not go as planned, y'all. Did not go as planned. My car ended up breaking down like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks prior to, you know, the day of. And it was my son's birthday and my nephew's birthday. We just kind of combined it into one outing, because their birthday is days apart. So it was just one obstacle after another. So besides that, okay, y'all, sorry, I had to check out the back of my hair and make sure it wasn't looking too crazy. Excuse me for not looking directly at the camera. I'm looking at the mirror as I get ready. So I don't even remember where was I, but oh yeah, so the family dysfunction. So y'all, tell me why we spent all that money just to go to Chili's. Like, I kid you not, we just ended up at Chili's and that was it. Reason being, you know, at first I didn't even say anything to anyone. I was just like, okay, people don't have the money, I'm going to be understanding, and you know, let's just go to Chili's. I'm around my family, let's just enjoy each other's company, even though me and my sister put $100 on a rental, you know, and all that, and we can't get that back just to go to Chili's. Something we do, y'all, I don't know, Chili's might be a big deal for some people, but I literally go to Chili's almost every week with my kids. Sometimes I go after church with my sister and some of my nieces and nephews. We do this all the time. So, you know, I didn't want to do that for my son's 18th birthday. That's why I planned something special. 18th birthday. So anyway, y'all. So, you know, I say, okay, I'm enjoying family's company, and, you know, so I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. So, y'all, let me tell you the part that pissed me off. And it was right before they got out of the car. So, you know, we're around the corner from where we dropped them off at. And I ain't gonna get too much in family business. I was about to add an extra aspect of it, but that's my family. I love them, and this even kind of doing too much, but I just have to tell my story because, you know, this affected me, my pockets and everything else. But, and I'm gonna, you know, spare some of the details. But yeah, so long story short, just a lot of dysfunction. And Okay, let me tell you what really pissed me off too. So not only did we not go, you know, well, we went, we made it all the way to the place, y'all. And then everybody was like, oh, they food expensive, this and that. Mind you, they have 20 some dollar meals. Nothing is more than $50. And they had like cheaper meals. And let me say this, because I don't want to demonize, like completely demonize anyone. They brought us all adult menus. We had like 4 or 5, 6 kids with us. My sister, she has 2 kids. She was looking at the grown-up menu for the kids, and that was pretty pricey for some kids. She did not know they had kids menu, so that was a factor as well. So that was one of the factors why we didn't stay. But let me tell you the part that pissed me off, because the bowling was like $25 per person, and I thought that they didn't have that. But this is the part that pissed me off, because I found out later that they had it. And people was just withholding money to smoke, drink, party, all of that. Something that they do on a daily. So that really pissed me. That's the part that pissed me off. And it didn't come about until after they were about to get out the car. And I heard my sister making a large order for them for things. So, y'all, that's the part that pissed me off. Because I went above and beyond. I spent my money and all of this for my son's 18th birthday to be memorable. And it was not that. And I told my son last night, I said, had I just did something with just my household, me and my children, it would have went accordingly. But my kids always, oh, it's boring and da 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 da. So I try to invite, so, and plus I was missing my family. I will say that. So I'm like, okay, let's make it a family thing. But anyway, long story short, another aspect that pissed me off was that, sisters, if y'all watching this, I love y'all. Okay, it's just content and I'm not going to do too much. But they do know it's true. I ain't lying. I ain't got to lie about nothing. So, once I found out that people really had the money and they just didn't want to spend it, that really pissed me off. So another aspect that pissed me off is that my oldest and my youngest sister, like, they dip off and they do stuff, whether it's smoking a cigarette, whatever it is. So the majority of the time, they weren't even there. We had to watch her 2 kids, and they were gone for the majority of the time. They came back once it was time to pay and it was time to go. So I really couldn't enjoy their company like I wanted to. And, so that pissed me off, because that was one of the reasons I didn't schedule all of this, because I was missing them and I wanted to spend some time with them. So, that was another aspect that pissed me off. And like, I feel like it's a spirit of division within this family, and the devil want to keep us apart. And I said, this is part of it, because if you are getting to, every time you get together with your family, it's more stress and drama than fun. What do you think you're going to want to do? You think you're going to want to be like, okay, yes, again next week? No. Realistically, you're not, it's going to be a while before you do it again. And the family is going to remain kind of divided. So, I told him, I said, I've been praying away like generational curses of division, because I see it operating within his family. And it's bad enough, like, we barely interact with our extended family. And then it seemed like now the spirit of division is leaking into the immediate family, meaning my mom's children and grandchildren. And I just don't want it to go on to the great grandkids. So far, it's only one great grandchild that I know of. I heard that same one got other kids that I don't know about. But hey, that I know of, only one great grandchild. And I just don't want that leaking into their generation and my kids, when they get older and stuff. So, I've been praying that away. And, I'm just patiently waiting on God to fix it all. So, yeah. Y'all, so if you see like certain patterns and like generational curses operating within your family, just pray to God that he breaks that, because he's the only one that can do it. I tried it. My cousin tried like keeping the family together. He's like a brother to me, and well wishes to him. He's in the Navy, and that war is crazy. So well wishes to you, cuz I doubt if you see this, but love you, brother, and well wishes. The brother I never had, well, one of them, his other brother is like a brother too. So I'm just as close with both of them. They like a brother that I never had. My mom was even kind of like their mom as well. Yeah, I think I lived with both for a little while. So yeah, under the same roof when we were kids, or when I was a kid, and they may have been grown and teenagers. So I just want to talk about family dysfunction and what you should do in that situation, and that is pray. And and another thing, that is not give up on your family, no matter how hard it is. And it's hard. It's hard for me. Like, it really do be hard. But I just keep trying, keep striving, keep praying. So y'all, yeah, let me know, comment down below, like, if you deal with dysfunction within your family as well, because I just be feeling like sometimes, well, I don't know, I can't say it's just us, because I've heard of a lot of, like, especially Black African American families dealing with a lot of dysfunction. Even when people die, like, people be fighting over their belongings, and y'all heard some crazy stuff. I really have. But stuff. So I know we not the only one. I know we ain't the only one, but sometimes it feel like it. So comment my family too, and I'm gonna know what you're talking about. Just so I can know we're not alone. And maybe later on we could touch and agree and pray about the situation. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get done with my hair and I will holler at y'all later because I know I'm on this camera looking crazy and I'm trying to look fat. It just came to me to check my son's and my sister location. My sister location never shows. It always says loading or something. My son, he's with her, so that's gonna tell me, okay, they had my sister. That was 2 hours ago. He is still loading as well, but hers like never loads. Like it just never gets there, so to say. Oh, I forgot I got my nephew address too. Okay, here's his current. He at the house, but he could be at the house, and my sister could be no, ain't no telling. I keep my family locals. See that? I don't know if y'all can see that. I got everybody location, just about. They switch phones, so it is not accurate or it's not showing. But yeah, call me a stalker. Call me what you want. I got that loco though. Hey y'all, it is almost 7 o'clock. And though I wish I could say, "Ooh, that food was so good. We had a nice time," all of that, I can't because I'm still here in my regular clothes, my house clothes, waiting on my sisters. Yes, I'm still here waiting on the girls. And y'all, I've been hungry for so long because I haven't eaten all day. I've been hungry so long that I've gotten unhungry. Boo, if that ain't dysfunction, baby, if that ain't dysfunction, what is? If that's not like bedtime management, what is? Please elaborate and let me know what bedtime it is if that isn't. Y'all, I'm about 2 seconds from putting these tracks out of my head. But I'm not trying to look like a butthead doing this dinner. And if I rip them out, I'm probably going to stay home, just order some Red Lobster to go. Say my patience is thin right now is an understatement. Y'all, I done cleaned until I couldn't clean no more. I done went in my garage, got some old clothes, rummaged through over 300 items. Like, I just been doing everything. And I need to hang on my photo. I'm probably going to do that because it looked like I'm going to be waiting for a minute. My sister had the nerve to say that, now imagine this was at like 4:30.
Oh, Red Lobster don't close till 11 o'clock.
Baby, I ain't ate all day. Who you think finna wait till 11 o'clock? Besides, I go to sleep early. I be not in my bed, but sleep by 11 o'clock. Who you thought was gonna be up till 11 o'clock eating? Then not gonna get home till about 12. Then still gotta get me and my kids clothes. Baby, who you think gonna be what? Yeah, I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. I really, really wish I was making this up. I really wish I had a functional family and that all this was make believe or it was just a nightmare or a bad dream. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying because this is ridiculous and it's like this every time. And I try not to claim it ahead of time and like manifest that out of my mouth. But even when I don't, it's just still the same result, y'all. I'll go holler at y'all later because this is cray cray. Because I just cannot. I'm finna do my daughter ponytail. I was waiting till at least they on the way. They're an hour out. Let's not. They haven't left and they're an hour out. But anyway, they talk about stopping and getting balloons for a balloon release. My mom is so worth it. But y'all should have been up early this morning getting ready if y'all knew. With that being said, before I lose it, I'm going to go ahead and do my daughter ponytail because I cannot see y'all. Hey y'all, what is up? So I just came from my mom's dinner and it is about 12:20ish. I got in about 12:05ish. And already y'all, I came in putting on the bonnet, came in putting it on. If you know, you know. But I'm sorry y'all, I'm looking at myself on here. That's why I keep looking down. So despite the chaos, we had a good time. My sisters did run off, my oldest and youngest sister, but not for that long. I still got to enjoy their company. And usually I usually sit next to my sister that I see all the time, see every Sunday whenever my car is up. But I sat by my baby sister and it was a good time. A good time was had. And besides the kids dressing me and my baby sister out, we had both our babies and they kept running around the whole restaurant. No, they kept running around the whole restaurant and it was very aggravating to say the least. But a time was had. I thought it was going to be full of tears and sniffles, but it was full of laughs and giggles. Like, yeah, I thought I could. You ain't cook nothing. That was corny. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I got energy, but I do want to go to sleep while my baby sleep in is late because she might be waking up about 7, 8 in the morning. And then if I stay up, I'm gonna be crying because I'm like, I should have went my butt to bed. So I'm probably gonna go my butt to bed. I just feel like Drake's song. You too fine to be laying up in bed alone. But it is what it is. Until God send that blessed man that's gonna be blessed enough to get your girl to get me. I'm gonna be sleeping in that bed with the baby. But speaking of that, I need to. She gonna have to get out my bed. I gotta figure this out. Maybe I can start with like a little toddler bed in my room. I don't know, y'all. Don't even listen. If you got a baby, don't even start that. My hand felt forced in the situation because I would have her in her. I was about to say bonnet, bassinet. I don't know what my son watching in there. I would have her in her bassinet, and she would just cry, and I wouldn't be able to get no sleep. And she wouldn't stop until I put her in my bed. So my hand felt forced. But people say, "Oh, you're spoiling her." Oh, I needed my sleep. What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? Wasn't no daddy there to take turns. It was just me. So I supposed to just not sleep. I supposed to let these designer beds get worse. No, because some people can function when they lack sleep, but me, I can't even think straight. I don't even know my name. I be making like 10 mistakes in 10 minutes. I can't do it. I can't do it. So, y'all, I had to get my sleep. I ain't no good without my sleep. Some people can function perfectly fine, tired. Not me. So I had to put that baby in the bed in order to get some sleep. Maybe if I'm wrong, oh well. I don't know. I'm gonna get her out of my bed. But we're gonna figure this out. I might not even have to, because your girl might not even get married. So, because I'll be seeing what y'all be going through, and I'll be like, I'd rather be alone. Y'all remember that Destiny Child? I would rather be alone than deal with what some of y'all dealing with. And I'm just not going back. I'm not going back to what I had to deal with in the past. And one thing about me, if you cheating, I'm gonna find out. I used to check phones, but y'all, my ex, let me tell y'all, my ex is the first guy I talked to since being saved. My daughter's dad. Yeah, I had no business doing some things that I was doing. That's why she here. But it's crazy. God will even use you. I don't want to say in your sin, but when you slipping up. When I tell y'all, God used to show me dreams of what this man done did, what he's doing. He used to show me dreams. I'm like, dang, I don't even go through phones no more. I believe it was God. He go dream. Let me know what this dude doing. So anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all about one of the dreams. So one of the dreams, it was this girl named. He was on the phone with me in the car, and it was this girl named Kiera or something across the street. He got off the phone with me, went across the street. I ain't see what building he went to in the dream though, but he went across the street to the Kiera girl, and it's like I never seen the girl. It's just the name. I can't really explain dreams, but you just know certain things. But the name was just there, and he went across the street after he got off the phone with me. So tell me why I said, I just chopped it up as a dream. I'm like, nah, this don't mean nothing. So it popped in my mind while I was around him. So I'm like, a girl named Kiera, somebody that live across the street. And he was just looking shocked. And y'all, so I'm thinking I'm expecting him to say, nah, whatever. He was like, oh yeah, it is a girl that live in my brother building named Kiera. I can't remember which name, y'all. I'm like, I said, oh, y'all ever had any, He said, no. But I'm going to believe that dream. I'm going to believe that dream because I don't think it's a coincidence. And then the girl live in your brother building. And you be in your brother building. You can't convince me otherwise. You cannot. So, y'all, long story short, if a man cheat, I'm going to find out. And my loyalty run deep. And I don't even care. I don't care if we married. If you cheat on me, that's it. I'm going to leave you. Now, I might have grace and come back, but I don't know. It's a slim chance. But, yeah, so long story short, y'all, if you're cheating, I'm going to find out. So, with that being said, I'll be like, I might as well just be single. Because what men don't cheat? I'll wait. So, yeah, I don't know. You know what? It is men that don't cheat. I think, you remember Cinderella? Fairy tales. Anyway, let me stop. It might be some faithful men out there. But, yeah, I think I know one church. The ones that be preaching, I think they faithful. We just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, so with that being said, your girl might stay single because the reason I'm even single is because I'm not dealing with everything, and it ain't got nothing to do with your bank account, and it got everything to do with your behavior, your loyalty. Come loyal. I'm coming loyal. You come loyal. If you can't be loyal, y'all seen the little thing where they be disappearing? That's me. How quick I'm gonna be gone if you get the acting, if you get the cheating. I'm gonna do one of the Michael Jackson things. Reaching out. Have me with my bags by the door. My suitcase. Cause baby, who? Nah, not me. Anyway, TTY. I might talk to y'all tomorrow. I don't know. I might not feel like it. I might do. Who knows? This might be the end of the vlog. And if it is, we got to add a little something. But just in case, because last time I did this and I was glad I did because that was the end of the vlog. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I challenge you to send this video to at least 3 people. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend, wonderful week, all of that. Wonderful year, all of that.
I wasn't even thinking. I was looking at some blue. No camera. No, he look nice. Look nice too.
Yeah, they knocked out.
Yeah.
You ready?
For Mom. Yeah, happy birthday, Mom. We love you. Miss you so, so, so much. And we at your favorite spot, of course.
Right at Red Lobster. Y'all, I was blue for my mama. I got blue pants last minute in my blue purse. Me for me, we got Nicki Minaj.
And I wanted to wear blue, but I didn't have nothing here.
She always recording y'all. She always beat me to the punch.
White shirt.
And see, see Low, niece, daughter. Y'all, my sister lied to me. I always had like a nightmare of like octopus being like rubbery, and this is my first time trying it. I asked her, I said, is it rubbery? She said, no. Y'all, it's rubbery. It was all stretchy and ugh. But I'm going to go ahead and finish it because.
My eyebrow burning.
Molly, you want some,
Look, y'all see that?
you want some bread?
I can't believe I'm doing
Eyebrow
it.
burning.
I feel like I'm eating Squidward.
Eyebrow burning.
Oh my God, I can't. I eat the crust, but I can't.
My eyebrow burning.
Molly, here, have some bread.
My eyebrow burning.
Have some bread.
Eyebrow burning. I don't like
It tastes like an onion ring though, the coating. So if you into calamari,
No, I don't
red
like
lobsters,
it.
I think y'all like.
Some things I need to say. Lord, I have some things I need to say. You don't have to be like
Y'all ready?
Go put your balloon.
Hey, come on.
That's not yours. No, that's mine. Mom got it. I got like. I'm ready to release.
And one more time. No, everybody game on. Wait. No.
1, 2,
Hey, no reason. Yeah.
Say 1, 2, 3, release.
No, get over. Get over. Y'all.
1, 2.
3, release her. Oh, look at her. He released y'all. I know. I got her. Woo. Oh, my God. Love you, Ma. Happy birthday.
Okay, so right here we were all looking at my baby because she was very upset. My bad nephew released her balloon and she wanted to keep it. And y'all, she seriously looked like she wanted to choke somebody.
Why you do that? Linda kid picture. Linda's daughter. Yeah, it's showing dog.